Tonight, I hope to finally do a video that I've been meaning to do for a long time. It is humbucker 500k pot versus single coil 250k pot. Two-way toggle switch. I'm going to check this out, get to the bottom of this mysterious situation. Okay, seriously though, we've all wondered it, we've all experimented around with it and come to conclusions, but I've had some funky wiring done in this Fender Strat, which allows me to flick any of these pickups to either a 500k pot or a 250k pot, thanks to Paul Gale down at Soundworks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through some sounds, and I'm going to start on the single coil or one of the single coil positions, and I'll start on the 250k pot, which is the standard for single coils because it rolls off a bit more top end. Then I'm going to flick it down to the 500k, and we'll let our ears decide. And then I'm going to do a similar thing, except I'll go down to the humbucker, and I'll start on the 500, which is the standard for humbuckers, which rolls off less highs, and then I'll go to the 250, playing some of the same sort of riffs. Start on the single coil, and here we do go. Pretty clear on the humbucker to me that it starts to sound a bit like on the 250k pot. Definitely doesn't want to be on that 250. And look, it's very dependent on your sound, your guitars that you use, your amps. Obviously, if you have a very bright sound, you definitely don't want that extra brightness that you're going to get by using a 500k pot on single coils. Likewise, if your sound is pretty dark, you know, you might want to experiment with using a pot that will make it a bit brighter. But overall, yeah, you got to say the 500 for humbuckers and 250 for single coils seems to work pretty good. You know, if only they would come up with the perfect device for all of my HSS Strats. Actually, Fender have come up with a very cool way that gets around that, but it ain't available yet. Sure, it will be soon. Those clever folks at Fender. Anyway, I hope that's been helpful, a tiny bit insightful, useful, and if it hasn't, I apologize. I'll come back with something a little bit more useful next time. Until then, ciao.